Okay, last page, again, classify by the number of sides. Still, I should have stopped it. There's still markings I needed you to put down. That's my fault. But we have these markings here on this letter B here. I want you to add in your arc marks and your tick marks here. And then on C, you can add in these markings. Okay, again, that was my bad, my fault. If I was in class, I'd have more of a head on my shoulders here. But so on number 3, it says classify the polygon by the number of sides. Tell whether the polygon is equilateral, equiangular, or regular, and explain your reasoning. So letter A, we have a triangle, right? 3 sides. But all 3 of these sides are not congruent. You have this bottom side that has a different measure, and all 3 angles are not congruent because you have this top angle that has a different measure. So it's none of the above, right? There's no sides or angles that are all congruent. Okay, I'm putting in my shorthand here. On B, based on the markings that I told you to write down here, well, first off, we know that it's got 5 sides, so it's a pentagon, but based on those markings, all 5 of the sides are congruent, and all 5 of the angles are congruent, so this is a regular pentagon. All sides and angles are congruent. Again, using my shorthand, this is what I use for angles. We like the little angle mark that you use between before when you're writing an angle, that's what I'm using here. And then C, we have 4 sides here, so we know that's a quadrilateral. And then based on the markings here, we have 4 sides that are congruent, so we know that's equilateral. But my opposite angles are congruent. They're not all 4 the same measure. So this is only equilateral because all sides are congruent. Okay. We can move down to number 4. It says a table is shaped like a regular hexagon. First off, regular, you know that means that all of your side lengths have to be the same measurement and all of your angles have to be the same measurement. So I'm putting these markings down based on this word regular that was given to us. Then it says the expressions shown represent side lengths of the hexagonal table. Find the length of a side. So if we know that all the side lengths are congruent and we have these measurements here, we can set 3x plus 6 equal to 4x minus 2. You could solve this, so you could subtract the 3x and get 6 equals x minus 2, and you can add the 2 to get x equals 8. So if we wanted to find the length of the side, we could do 4 times 8, which is 32. 32 minus 2 gives me that each side is going to be 30 inches, and you could plug it in here as well. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 6 still tells you that it's 30. So you could use that to check your work. Make sure that everything here that's given to you will end up being 30 inches. And then the last one, it says the expressions 8y and 9y minus 15 represent the measures of the 2 angles in the hexagon above. Find the measure of an angle. Again, the hexagon above was regular, so we know all the angles are congruent. So I can take 8y and set it equal to 9y minus 15, and then that'll help us find our angle measurement. So I can subtract the 9y. I get negative y equals negative 15, or y is equal to positive 15. So we can plug that into either one of these. 8 times 15 is going to tell me that an angle would end up being 120 degrees. Or if we did 9 times 15 and get 135, minus the 15, it would still give us that the angle is 120 degrees. Okay, I know this isn't normally how we do notes. I'm sorry that I'm not there today. But this is our last section of the chapter, as I said. So we are going to do a review tomorrow on the entire chapter. We'll do a review for maybe the next 2 days. And then we are going to take our test at the end of the week. Okay, so your homework, I've posted it up on Google Classroom for you already. It's that book assignment. So that goes along with this set of notes. So make sure you're doing that, and then I will check it the next class.